Hey, it's Floki5000 from the My Team community. My highlight of NBA2K24 is definitely all the memories I've made playing co-op with my buddies. Playing with people from the community, playing with other creators online, playing with my real life friends. It's been a lot of fun. I think it's the best way to engage with My Team. If you're not into My Team co-op, give it a try. Get in there.
It's your girl Lily here with the 2K TV wrap up. I hope you're enjoying your summer out there in the city on the sticks. I'll see you guys in 2K25.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to the whole 2K community. It's your boy King Jordan DF, and I appreciate all of y'all just for tuning in and just for grinding this hot summer on 2K24. Just want to tell you that make sure that you relax and make sure you come out here and get some runs with your boy. See you outside.
We have had so much fun on 2K24, and the fun will continue all summer long. Make sure to look out for us out there on the court.
Yes, and thanks to all of you for being a part of the 2K TV community and making this season the best yet. Let's do it again. We'll see you in 2K25. 2K TV Season 11 will go live at launch, and we've already got great things in the works for you.
Oh yeah, we've been talking to some of the devs and are really excited to tell you all about 2K25. We can't just do that yet.
And before we give too much away, enjoy the summer and enjoy the game.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Parks. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barbosa in at the point. And for the Warriors, they've got Simmons, also Doherty out there, and it's Guerrero in at the power forward. Each team has played more than just a few games. This deep into the season, Doris, is it too early to call a team or a player a surprise?
I think so, because the year is so long. So often we'll see a team in the first 20 games either outperform or underperform what we expect, and they'll usually find their level.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Edwards against Doherty. Edwards looking it over. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Back to Barbosa. Takes it off the glass.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Simmons passes to Congo.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That one is off. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Barbosa. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Edwards finds Barbosa. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Simmons. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Edwards. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. To the left side wing. Now here's McDaniel. Covered by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Simmons. Yep, it counts. 6 points for Cowboy.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Towns, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Here's Simmons. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Simmons against Barbosa. And Garuba pulls it down. The Warriors leading. Simmons left side. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for Cowboy.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Smith checked in for Usman Garuba. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Morris checked in for McDaniel.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. Into the lane.
Oh! Wow. How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Now here's Simmons. Last time out he had 44 points. It's good. Simmons got 17 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Towns. For 3, Barbosa bangs on the trifecta. He's got 7.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense did.
Warriors leading by 11 on the court for Minnesota. They've got Clark. Might head out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Parks. And it's Barbosa in at the 1 spot.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here is Barbosa. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Parks. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. They grab their own miss. Garuba's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Barbosa drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against the Trailblazers got the job done. He had 44 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
He was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Snatched up. Here's Edwards. Wiggins with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Barbosa has it in the corner. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Good. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Wiggins against Edwards. He kicks to Barbosa. Pocket 6. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Edwards, that's good.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
Simmons against Barbosa. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Warriors with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Wiggins against Edwards. Pass to Parks. The pass to McDaniels. It's good.
And they've repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anthony. So it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.
54. The Timberwolves, 41.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Jordy out there with Simmons. And it's Garuba in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Towns in the corner. The Warriors pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Doherty. Here's Garuba. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Warriors lead by 17. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Free throw drops for Barbosa. Warriors leading by 14. A 3 from Simmons. And rebounded by McDaniels. The Timberwolves shooting at 51%. Really solid. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Cherokee Parks, covered by Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Parks passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Out to the right wing. Guerrero, defended by Towns. Here's Guerrero, and off the glass. That one's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Parks passes to Barbosa. Nailed from three-point land. Barbosa's got 17 now.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Down low. And it's blocked. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Doherty against Edwards. And a missed layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldrich. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. You look at Simmons, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
You know, and that's because of the ability he has as a defender. His instincts are fantastic. They're matched only by his effort. He's just one of those players you just do not want to have on you because you know he's going to give you fits all day.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So both teams making some changes here. And Clark has got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 16. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. The 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels in town. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Clark in at the 2-guard spot.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Simmons passes to Garuba. Count that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clark inside. Working on Doherty. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Parks is checked in.
Parks.
On its way from Barbosa for 2. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Simmons, and they pick up 2. Simmons got 34 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Barbosa with it. 6 to shoot. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Cherokee Parks can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Doherty, no luck.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And the shot goes in. Simmons got 38 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
That's tipped. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. A nice shot by Garuba. And the Warriors lead by 21. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Simmons, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room.
Assistant.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Simmons passes to Guerrero. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Over in the corner, Edwards.
2 minutes.
No one covered.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And Simmons kicks to Doherty. He dishes it to Wiggins. And here's Simmons for 3. Parks grabs the miss. Parks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McDaniels. Towns looking around. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The Timberwolves, 85. Thank you for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.